I'm with WGN.
Fox Reserve.
I should know this.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fox Reserve. Marco.
Okay, yeah, you can take them this way. Do you hold these?
Yeah.
Like one Pritzker.
Do you need a shot with Do you need a shot with the interpreter? Yeah, I need to get the interpreter.
I don't know, I thought it was.
Send you the picture and tell us your charge to yourself.
Good.
Yep.
Oh, this is.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's briefing on the status of COVID-19 in Illinois. To start, I'd like to turn it over to our IDPH Director, Dr. Ngozi Ezike, for today's medical update.
Thank you, Governor, and good afternoon, everyone. The number of cases statewide is generally trending upward, and positivity rates have increased throughout the state. Of course, more in some counties and regions than others. Many people may be thinking that the numbers aren't that bad. We look better than many other states. They're better than what they were a few months ago. And that is true. They're not as high as they were in April and May, but they are increasing. And if we don't take further steps to reduce the spread of the virus, our numbers will continue to go up, and we will be right back where we were just a few months ago. Anyone who thinks that wearing a mask or keeping their distance doesn't help, you are just wrong. Both of those incredibly simple actions have been shown to slow the spread of the virus and decrease the number of cases. Let me just share one specific example. This was recently released in an article in a journal, and it was talking about two hairstylists that had COVID-19 that were on the job before they knew they were positive. They found out they were positive, so in contact tracing and trying to identify all the people that they exposed, there were 139 clients who these two hairstylists had interacted with while they were symptomatic or pre-symptomatic. But as it would be, the company's policy and the community's policy was that indoors people wear face coverings. And as a result, after testing and looking at all the people that were exposed, there were no secondary cases reported from clients that had been exposed to those hairstylists. And just in case you think that maybe they weren't really positive, but the stylist did happen to infect their spouse and their child and their child's partner. So I think this is great evidence that, in fact, these mitigation measures work, and I'm hoping that people will continue the uptake of face coverings as we proceed. Today, we are reporting that 1,759 people were newly diagnosed with COVID-19 for a total of 186,471 cases. Since yesterday, most regrettably, 30 additional individuals were reported to have lost their battle with COVID for a total of 7,573 lives lost. As of last night, 1,552 individuals were in the hospitalized with COVID. Of those, 368 individuals were in the intensive care unit, and 129 individuals were on ventilators. In the last 24 hours, 46,668 lab results have been reported for a total of 2,896,063 tests performed statewide since the beginning of this pandemic. Yes, we still need more testing, and yes, we have been working to increase the number of tests every single week. We also need more contact tracing, and we're working with local health departments to hire those people. But we also need more personal responsibility, more community responsibility. Events like the White Trash Bash, where hundreds of people gathered, are ways that the virus can spread if we're not masking and distancing. It can be the cause for increase of cases. And someone who's at the event could spread it to someone else, who could spread it to someone else, and so on. It doesn't matter what the type of event is. It could be big events in the community, sports tournaments, large gatherings for protests, family reunions. No one should be gathering in large groups where you can't keep 6 feet of distance and can't wear a mask. And this is not about trying to take away people's freedom. It's about stopping the spread of a deadly virus. COVID-19 is a visible threat with very visible consequences. You're tired of hearing it. I'm tired of talking about it. Believe me, I want this over as much as everyone else. But this virus is not tired. In fact, it's trying to gain momentum. It's cunning and it's elusive. Some infected people have no symptoms at all, or very mild symptoms. I keep hearing from my contact tracers at the local health departments that they're hearing the same story over and over. I had no idea that I was positive. The symptoms I had, I thought were allergy symptoms. I never would have thought it was COVID. So please don't overlook those allergy-like symptoms. COVID can look like so many things. And please, I know we love our family, but just because it's family, don't think that it's necessarily okay to get together without masking and distancing. If your family members are not in your immediate household and they're not in your established bubble, please understand that you are exposing yourself and them to the additional risk of virus spread. We do have too many unfortunate examples also from the contact tracing of extended family gatherings turning into dozens of positive cases. Unfortunately, people even gathering for funerals and then going on to catch COVID in multiple people at that solemn event. I understand that there are things that can't be delayed or put off, but please use the mitigation strategies available to put ourselves in the best possible situation. I also really want to focus on respecting others, especially those who are going out of their way to respect you. Especially I want to highlight those who are working in restaurants. The wait staff all has to wear face coverings. When wait staff come to your table, put your face covering on as well. They are wearing their face covering to protect the patrons. And patrons, we should do the same and give them the same courtesy. Let's do what's right and protect ourselves and protect others. Let's wear our masks and let's keep our distance and keep washing our hands. Thank you so much. Gracias, Gobernador Pritzker, y buenas tardes a todos. El número de casos en todo el estado está subiendo en las últimas semanas, especialmente en algunos condados y regiones del estado. Muchas personas pueden estar pensando que los números no son tan malos, no son lo que eran un par de meses pasados, y tienen razón. No están al nivel que estaba en abril o mayo, pero están creciendo. Y bajará el número de casos. Hoy informamos 759 personas recién diagnosticadas con COVID-19, para un total de más de 186,000 casos. Desde ayer se reporta 30 personas con COVID-19 han muerto por un total de más de 7,500 vidas perdidas. Desde anoche, 1,152 personas en Illinois estaban en el hospital con COVID-19. De ellos, 368 pacientes estaban en la unidad de cuidados intensivos y 129 pacientes estaban en ventiladores. En las últimas 24 horas, más de 46,000 pruebas de COVID-19 fueron hechas. Si necesitamos más pruebas Si necesitamos más pruebas y estamos trabajando para aumentar el número de pruebas cada semana. También necesitamos más rastreo de contactos y estamos trabajando con los departamentos de salud locales para contratar más trabajadores. Pero también necesitamos más responsabilidad personal y más responsabilidad comunitaria. Eventos como fiestas y graduaciones donde muchas personas se juntan son exactamente cómo se propaga el virus y porque estamos viendo un aumento de casos. No importa qué tipo de evento sea, podrían ser grandes eventos en la comunidad, torneos deportivos, protestas o reuniones familiares. Nadie debe juntarse en grupos fuera de su familia donde no pueden mantener 6 pies de distancia y no usen cubrecaras. No estamos tratando de quitar la libertad de las personas. Se trata de detener la propagación de un virus mortal. COVID-19 es un enemigo invisible con consecuencias muy visibles. ¿Estás cansado de escucharlo? Y yo estoy cansada de decirlo, pero el virus no está cansado. Está vivo y bien. Desafortunadamente, este virus no parece que se va a ir en cualquier momento. Si sales a comer a un restaurante, ponte su cubrecara cada vez que el servidor llegue a tu mesa. Haz lo correcto. Protégete y protege a los demás. Use su cubrecara, lávese sus manos y mantenga su distancia. El poder está en sus manos. Muchísimas gracias. And with that, I will turn it over to Governor Pritzker.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Dr. Ezike and I are joined today